celestial war, one band of heroes rose to protect the sunken city. Gnome Patrol. 5 heroic gnomes, each with the ability to craft gnomish mech battle suits ahead of their time. They are led by the legendary master craftsman and hero of Indaria, Archifint, as they try to protect the sunken city from all monsters. Gnome Patrol.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, and today we are playing Gnome Patrol. This is Season 1, Episode 9, and it is entitled Star Search. Guys, last week Archifint was killed. He was killed in the chamber behind the throne room by 2 of the elite guards with fire. We know that Archifint was trying to make a lot of wishes in the end. He fell. And when he fell, the coin tumbles forward and a glimmer of light. What happened? We're going to find out in a little bit. Right now, we're going to go over to the crew of the spaceship that is flying around about 10 miles outside. This is Gnome Patrol with Liv Moore, who's captaining, and all of you are just trying to get communication with Archifint. You're trying to communicate with them. You're trying to reach out. Use Altari to do so. You communicate with Altari to speak to him. You talk to Archifint, trying to see what's going on. You even did it again right before the midnight deadline to crown the new king or the new queen. You did not do so. Midnight has passed. It is obviously nighttime. The airship is just circling Rhaegar. You guys are speaking. You can now roleplay. You're playing Reggie. Obviously, Archifint is no longer, for those who might be confused.
Well, it's past midnight. What are we going to do?
I don't know. I mean, we can't go back to Sunken City, right? We gotta bring one of those guys back.
I say it's not a very prosperous mission for Gnome Patrol. We've all just come here and been flying around Rhaegar for a few hours. Not gonna look good when you get back home.
No.
He's with us.
I'm not like I'm like a prisoner. You're hoping to
I was
exchange
gonna say,
me.
like, why?
I'm there.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna exchange
That's why I'm being-
you. Right.
We're
right,
going to
right.
exchange you.
I was like, why are you there?
Which you
Okay,
didn't do.
I remember
You
now.
brought me that you've done nothing, so I'm,
Right, you're still there. That's fine.
Reggie's
Yeah,
poking a little fun at you.
that's fine.
So I'd say you're not doing very good at your mission.
No.
Yeah. Thanks for the input. Okay. Let us know if you have something constructive to add. Okay.
Let me out with these bindings. Maybe
don't
I
s-
would.
I don't see the reason for that right now.
It doesn't look like there's much of anything that any of us can do right now.
As you guys are sitting there talking, the airship's just like gliding around. Again, you're about 10 miles out of Rhaegar. All of a sudden, 5 or 6 something flies past you pretty fast and then makes like a wild turn. And apparently it's some sort of gnomish flying contraption. These look like what we would call out of game, just like little fighters. And it looks like a lot of gnomish tech with crystals and such. And things just fly around. They fly right by, and they come along the spaceship that you guys are in, the ship, and just like this, like flying along the side. And you see someone is in there, and they basically they open like the window they have, and he's like, "You're gonna have to go back to Rhaegar now.
Well, they told us we had to leave.
You have to go back to Rhaegar, otherwise we have orders to take you out of the sky."
Are these Rhaegarian ships?
Yeah, but that's what you're putting together right now, and there are gnomes inside. You can see the gnomes talking to you, and the tech seems to be from Rhaegar, and it came from the direction of Rhaegar.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
why?
You'll hear more about when you get there.
What should we do?
He closed the hatch.
Well, listen. We're not supposed to go back to the Sunken City without either brigands or Archie. I
Right.
say we go back to Rhaegar. If they want to throw us in the prisons, let's let them throw us in the prisons.
Oh, no.
That's
Maybe we'll
spirit.
find brigands from there.
You be quiet. All right, Miss Star. No, Liv Mora. Let's head back to Rhaegar.
Miss Star, subscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you, Miss Star. Awesome.
Awesome. I asked Liv Moore to bring this back.
Okay.
Because she's driving, right? He's driving.
Okay. So you guys make your way back. Role play on your way back. It's probably not that long. It's maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Okay.
So what do we want to do when we go back?
I guess it depends on like why they're making us go back. You think they're gonna arrest us?
I don't know. I mean, they told us to leave and we left.
I know.
Reggie, is this normal for what happens in Rhaegar?
No, things do seem a little out of the ordinary at the moment. This sort of reaction is above and beyond.
We definitely got to bring him. Maybe they'll still want him. I mean, he belongs here.
Well, maybe they're ready to make a deal with us. Well, they seemed pretty angry, though.
Now a deal. Good call. Make a
I
deal.
mean, yeah, they weren't messing around. They said they were going to take the ship down. if we didn't
That's
go back.
true.
You guys come down to Rhaegar, and you land down on the platform, the same platform you left before, earlier today. And you see all the guards just come pouring out. They have shotguns, flamethrowers, all sorts of things. And immediately they start shooting the ship with grapples.
How many of them are there?
Yeah.
Grapples?
No. Guards.
Guards? 40, 50. You see one gnome who looks like some sort of elite, a politician, or a leader, captain perhaps, some sort of authority, starts making his way, and he walks up. He walks over and he has these robes on, and the robes are something you've never seen in Rhaegar before. And it's kind of like red with like this goldish color. And again, you don't know his position. He seems to be in charge of something, or he seems to be of some authority. And you realize he's somewhat older too, maybe slightly past mid-age for a gnome. So he's up there in a few hundred years at least, more. He seems to be waiting outside, and he's waiting like this with folded hands. And he looks up, and he has like flowing like black and like gray hair.
All right.
Could you please embark your ship?
I think he means disembark. Oh, we'll do that.
All right.
Okay, we gotta, right? Now they're tying us down. We gotta go. Bring out. I grab him.
Could you please disembark your ship?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna open the door.
Open the door.
It opens.
I'll walk out with him.
Tom and Melissa seem to say they're going to stay on the ship. This is Galinda and Swoosh. Dato comes out with you, and a lot of the gnomes stay on the ship. A lot of the crew, Liv Moore stays on the ship as well. You exit. You exit as well.
Yeah.
You exit.
Yes.
I'm holding on.
Forcing me, but I walk out anyway.
Okay. You guys come down. Well, hello. I am the great priest of the collector, Oleron. And I greet you today.
Nice to meet you.
We have brought you in for questioning because something perilous has happened.
What happened?
I will show you. You will walk with me. Know that you are suspects until proven else. Follow me. He walks. The guards walk along with you, and you, the four of you, walk all the way through Rhaegar. You walk the exact same path you walked the last time when you followed the other guy, and you walk up, and you see everyone has. Some people have candles out. Some people are celebrating and drinking. It's completely mixed, and you look around at the hollowed-out inner part of the mountain where gnomes are just up and down it, cheering and crying, and it's just all over the place completely. You make your way up the lifts, and you go to one of the center levels, which is the level where the throne is. You make way into the throne room, and the first thing that catches your eye is the throne is empty, Bellum isn't on it, and there's the ground is bloodstained. He brings you into the throne room. The guards stay in the room, pretty much all of them, and they move to the outskirts of that room. They close the doors, and gnomes are outside trying to peer in, see what's going on. They close all the doors off. Are you aware of what just occurred within the hour?
No,
Within
we
the
just
hour.
got here.
Within the previous hour, something terrible has occurred. I first wish to ask you what you know of this.
We were on
the
our ship.
hour.
I know nothing. I've been a prisoner of these sunken city gnomes.
That's true.
Well, would you be surprised to hear that not only is the king, Belaman, deceased, but also the princess.
What?
Well,
Princess Vitella has been killed.
who killed Fratella?
Archie Fint, who also killed King Belaman, who put the bloody throne on his head and walked out of the chambers earlier today with a throne upon his head.
The throne.
Sorry. King Belaman earlier today was killed by Archie Fint. After doing so, he took the crown from Belaman, all bloodied, and walked outside of the throne room, revealing the death to all. Later on, only minutes before the deadline of midnight to claim a new leader, Princess Fratella was found dead in the chamber behind the throne. Archie Fint was found in the room, over her. The guards dispatched him immediately with fire.
He's dead.
But I don't understand. You said Archie killed Belaman and walked out of the throne room.
He was
captured.
He was apprehended, brought down to the dungeon.
What happened in the interim there? Why was he... What happened? How was he able to kill Fratella?
He was brought up later on to speak with the king, and apparently Fratella and he made an arrangement to be married. Fratella was still in love with him apparently and didn't care. We don't know what sort of hold he had on him, or he had on her, but the events have led to both their deaths.
Wait, Archie Fint is dead?
Well, we believe so. He died in front of the guards, but the guards say his body disappeared shortly after.
Disappeared.
What?
We came here to try to bring him back to the Sunken City. We were gonna see if we could make a prisoner trade. That's why
My
we
Lord
brought
Chancellor,
him back to
my
you.
Lord Chancellor, I was sent here
Be
on
quiet,
a secret
Reggie.
mission by Belaman. I was found out and captured by these men. I urge you to release me so I can speak with you and your security team.
He's a prisoner that was tried. Okay, he was found guilty in the Sunken City.
You were sent on a mission from Belaman.
Yes, he knew there was some sort of conspiracy going on with this creation of Gnome Patrol, and he was very suspicious of it all, and he sent me in there to find out what I could.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately, during a battle with the dragon, they accused me of, I don't know, perhaps I failed and gave away my true identity, but they captured me and brought me back here.
He was tried and convicted as a prisoner. And we were going to attempt to see if you would be interested in a trade. Archie or, what's the other guy?
Brigands.
Brigands. If you would be interested in trading. That's why we came here in the first place. And then your people made us leave on our ship. We were here, what was it, yesterday? Evening?
Yeah.
How many hours ago was it? I don't know.
It
But
was.
It wasn't that long ago. They made us leave. We left, and now we came back.
Where is Brigands?
I must...
Brigands should be down below in the dungeons.
That's all we're aware of.
It
I
was
mean,
all very suspicious. They were here to orchestrate the prisoner exchange, and
I don't
they
know.
didn't. Nothing happened, and now
We were
all
hoping
this.
to bring Archie
they
back.
left Archie here. They didn't try and
Please.
make any exchange.
Please.
We tried.
I am not privy to the politics of Rhaegar completely. I am a priest, a priest of the
I'm a
Collector.
distant relative of the famous judge, D.B. Dangles. That's why Belaman entrusted me with my mission.
I cannot vouch for what you are talking about, but on the grounds that I not wish for there to be any more bloodshed today, I'm going to allow you to do this prisoner exchange with brigands. We will bring brigands back, and we will take this one here,
Okay, that's what we were sent to do.
And then we'll all get to the bottom of this.
I don't know. If
Now I will
trust
tell you
him.
my purpose here. As I mentioned several times, I'm a priest, the collector. My collective, my group, our purpose is to be installed when there is possible chaos, when there is no law, when there is lapse of government. This has happened sometime before in our history. In the past, it led to the collector's coin being used and called by the Mott family. Olaf and Bellarmine, and their lineage went till today. But now the bloodline is ended. There is no one to take it, which means it begins anew. A collector's coin must be found, for the one that was used apparently was utilized, but not for the gain of becoming king, but for something else.
When was it used?
We know that the coin was in the hands of Archie Fint, but Archie Fint's body disappeared, and with it the coin.
Did Archie use the coin?
We don't know. In the midst of all the fire and the chaos, the guards didn't know if he said anything, wished anything, cast anything. They knew he was saying things, kneel before me, and I'm your king and such.
I don't understand how Archie could use a collector's coin and then die.
I don't have the answer for you. My goal here is to try to prevent a war between the Sunken City and Rhaegar. Therefore, I'm going to accept this prisoner, and I'm going to release Brigand. I also feel that Brigands might be killed in the dungeons below by either guards or someone else. He might be killed, which is why we're going to give him to you. Do you follow me?
Yes.
You seem confused.
I thought you said Brigands was down below.
Yes, I'm going to give you Brigands, and we're going to take
He's
this
worried
one.
he might be killed.
You don't know if he's alive?
Perhaps you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm not understanding you.
Brigands is in our dungeons. People will be very angry soon.
Oh,
worried
okay.
about-
I fear for Brigand's life. Therefore,
I thought you were saying he's already been killed.
no. To my knowledge, he has not been killed.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to the warden very soon. He's going to be here with us in a few minutes. He'll take us down. We will release Brigands to you. We will take... What is your name?
Reggie Wrangles.
Reggie Wrangles.
My lord, you can't. Am I to understand you intend to let them return to the Sunken City?
Of course, why wouldn't we?
My
We're
lord.
not looking to start a war either.
My lord, I would not question your office, but there are bound to be people in Rhaegar that would not be happy about that.
Unfortunately, the laws to be followed here are very clear, and they are of the collectors, not of Rhaegar or not the Sunken City.
So we came here in peace. We're not looking to start any conflict.
You came here in peace. It
That's
was
right.
them. It was them who
Don't
sent.
listen to him.
Was it
He's
not
our
you who
prisoner.
sent Archie Fint after Bellamon in the first place?
No. What are you talking about?
No.
No,
Speak the truth now.
I don't know.
They
talking
went
about?
and told
From
Archie
you
Fint that
at
our great
all.
king
Nothing but
Reggie
trouble.
had
okay?
stolen from the Sunken
I
City.
suggest you.
And that was why
muzzle him
Archie and Bellamon go ahead, cast a spell on them. See if they speak the truth. Were you not the ones who sent Archie Fint after Bellamon in the beginning?
We have no power over Archie Fint to send him on missions.
Yeah.
We weren't even Gnome Patrol when he came here. We were just some gnomes trying to work to protect the Sunken City. Why would Archie listen to us?
So you had nothing to do with it. He did not go based on information you provided.
Of course he came here based on information we provided. That doesn't mean we sent him here.
All right. Just
Reggie, I don't
Just glad
know
he said
what
it.
to believe that's coming out of your mouth at all anymore. Were you really sent to the Sunken City by Bellamon? You really did try to
He was a
sabotage?
spy. He
I
admitted
tried to
it.
sabotage nothing. I was merely here
just admitted
sent
it.
to try and figure out your nefarious plans. I only am
The only
ashamed at my
nefarious
failure
plans
that
were
my
yours.
great king has been killed at the hands of Gnome Patrol.
Take him away.
Yeah, he's the only one with
Do
nefarious
the Sunken City
plans.
gnomes now give orders here?
I do not know the validity of what is happening. Do you swear by the collector that you were sent on a mission by Bellaman. He puts his hands out, and his hands to glow.
I came to the sunken city to serve Bellaman. I swear.
Very interesting. His hands stop glowing. Do all of you, do you swear that you would take no part in any of the murders that happened today? He puts his hands
Oh,
out. They
that's
glow.
a very...
Silence,
Yes.
please.
Yes, I swear. We were not
That
involved.
question is too specific.
I took no part in these murders today.
And were any of you aware that these murders were going to take place?
My
His
lord.
hands glow again.
I ask
No.
you this.
No.
You, Del Tuvin, did you not speak to Archifint only moments before the murder?
I did.
Are we on trial
He
here?
did. He spoke to him moments before the murder after he'd already killed Belamon.
What is your claim?
That they are indeed conspirators who murdered our king and princess.
I didn't even know that he killed Belamon. This is Archie
He'll
Fint
say
we're
anything.
talking
He's
about.
locked up.
Shameful. They've come here, murdered our people, and now presume to give orders. My lord, you cannot let them go. There could be riots in the street. I know what you mean of the collector's law, but this is a precarious situation.
Okay, I've heard enough of everything that you are saying, sir. You shall now be quiet for the rest of this. You see the warden walk in. This guy walks in. You could tell he's like a guard type. And he goes, "You do not have to bow to me. I am not of the government or the military. I'm a collector's priest." "Sorry, sir. I'm ready to take you down." "Very good. Let's go." You guys travel outside. You make your way. You're in the heart of the mountain. You walk over to where all those lifts were. And you go into the second from the highest lift, and you make your way down. Since you're all small, you can all fit in, but it's all very tight with all of you. It's a 1, 2, 3. Dato is pretty big. Dato's like, "This is small. I'll wait here." Dato just waits on the outside.
Okay.
You go down as well. You all make your way down. You get down to the level, and the guy walks over and he goes, gets his key out. He's gone. What do you mean he's gone? Can you vouch for his security here? The gate was closed. No one came in or out.
Lost the prisoner.
This is troubling.
Where is he?
I don't know where he is.
Now what are we gonna do?
It seems that both Arky and he are both disappeared. Unless Brigand somehow escaped and we don't realize. Check the room thoroughly. And you see he walks through with like 2 of the guards, and they start going around the room and just checking anything that could be a way out.
You mean to tell me that this gnome, who was spying on us for weeks, was spying on behalf of Rhaegar and on behalf of Belamon, and now that you're supposed to have our commanding officer here in a cell and he's gone? Do you expect me to believe that Rhaegar does not want to go to war with the Sunken City?
Please be advised that I am not part of the government of Rhaegar, and I don't know why he's not here. We will search with you. Please also be mindful of the fact that our king and our princess and our bloodline was ended by someone of the Sunken City. I could easily jump to conclusions and put you right into the prison. You were here at the time of the first murder, and you were found to be something I didn't mention yet, but to be in some sort of psionic communication with Archifint before. So we have questions for you.
Archie
But-
Fint is a hero of Andaria, and he was killed in Rhaegar.
My job is to ascertain the truth, and I'm trying to be very patient with that. But it requires patience on both sides. So when you see something you don't like, there are many things that we don't like and many things that I don't like. So it's important that we respect each other. This is the collector's way.
He's got a point. We're not here to cause conflict, but he's much more dangerous than we anticipated.
My lord, I know you ordered me not to speak, but this farce has gone on long enough now. Prisoners have all escaped. Our king's been murdered. These two seek to...
Nothing else, please. Let us go back to the throne room. We will look further into the matter at hand. Warden, see that you can figure out what happened here. Bring down a wizard and see if magic's involved. Yes, of course. They're looking around. You're watching them. It seems real. It seems like they have no idea. They seem baffled. It could be tricking you. It could not be. You don't know. You guys make your way back up the lift. You make your way back into the throne room. And the throne room is more of a crime scene now than a throne room. It's like it's like being, you know, in like a sacred place, like a church or a throne room in a sense, where it's like all the sacredness has been removed and you're just kind of walking around like it's just another room. So it's very odd. So you guys just are in that room again. The guards are on the outskirts, and you're now back in with him. Dato meets back up with you guys and walks back in with you. This is getting scary. Where's Arky?
Apparently, he's gone.
And where's Brigands?
They're not sure if he's dead or not. And Brigands was supposed to be down in the dungeon, and now he's gone too. So we don't know what's going on. And yes, it's definitely concerning, but we're not going to jump to any conclusions just yet. Dato, let's just wait and see.
I will not jump to conclusions.
Good man.
He just waits. I want to talk to you about the psionic transference. A wizard detected some sort of magical transmission. Can you speak to me on this?
Yeah.
Please declare your truth by the collector. His hands glow.
Our ship can communicate with us. Telepathically.
Your ship,
Yeah.
it is alive.
Yeah.
How is this possible? Is it enchanted?
I don't know. There's some crystals in it that give it power.
That was my understanding, that it was a crystal that was somehow alive. You were talking to it, right?
Right.
What did you speak about with Arky? Please declare your truth.
We came here to get Arky, and I told Arky to come to the ship. He kept telling me that he couldn't. He had something to do.
This is troubling.
Troubling?
Yes.
Why?
We have 3 dead of Rhaegar and 1 dead of Sunken City. And we're on the brink of possible war. The politicians will jump to any conclusion that I find. It is up to me to determine if war is worthy. Do you see how important this conversation we're having is?
Yes.
There are some that say that Arky Fint was affected by the madness many years ago, as many were. And they say that he never quite fully recovered. Do you know anything about this, or his state of being?
No.
Just what we heard, exactly like you said, that he had been affected by it and perhaps wasn't completely clear of it.
What about you?
We've all heard the stories of Arky Finn. It's always a little unpredictable, dangerous. the sunken city.
Do you believe that Occupant acted rashly or oddly while in the sunken city before he went on his journey here?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We didn't know him that well.
The warden comes up and he sees the wizard with him. Have you found anything? No. He checked everything. There's no magic. There's no anything. If it was magic, it's nothing that he can detect. We don't know. We're scratching our heads. There's no signs that the door was tampered with. There's no way out. There's no crevice, niche, nook. There's nothing. I've never lost a man in the dungeons before. If you know me, you know how thorough I am. Something else did this. Something bigger. Something more powerful. I wonder, could this be the will of the collector? Hard to say. Please, I invite you to stay for a few hours. It looks like I will be making a speech today that will direct the course of life for gnomes everywhere. You will represent Sunken City.
How?
By your observance.
And what will you say?
That you will find out when I say it. The guards will take you to the other room. You'll be able to eat, relax. This is the grand throne room. I will see you soon. A few hours. He walks off with the wizard. He starts asking the wizard some questions.
My lord, am I to be freed?
Not yet, Reggie. Stay with your friends here. So the guards go over and they guide you into the dining room behind the throne room. And there's some food on the table. The guards line the outside of the room. There's about 15 in here. They're all the guards with shotguns and the flamethrowers. They seem tense. The guards seem super tense, and it's all you feel from them. The four of you can role play. Dato says, "I'm going to go back to the ship and let them know what's happening. Is that all right?" He walks up to Ullman before he goes, and he goes, "Yes, I suppose so. You are Crystalborn, yes? Yes. Yes, the others may stay here. You can let your ship know what's going on and stay there as well." Very good.
Dato. And I say this so Olamon hears it. Dato,
Yes,
tell Altari to tell everyone in the Sunken City what's happening.
I will, and I won't jump to conclusions.
Very good.
And he walks away. Olamon looks at you guys, like curious, and then just continues to walk out. Then you take it into the banquet hall, and the three of you can roleplay.
Well, looks like you're gonna be waiting around a little while.
Really were trying to sabotage our fight against Shere Khan.
I don't want to hear from him.
Trying to sabotage your fight against Shere Khan? No, you're all mental. I'm just trying to get out of this any way possible without getting killed, like the two of you are going to. All right? The people of Rhaegar are going to demand some sort of justice. He wants to prevent war. The only way it's going to happen is if somebody pays the price for this.
He was able to tell if you were lying.
He didn't seem to know anything. I told him I came to serve Rhaegar. I'll tell him that again. He'll pass his lie test.
He's despicable.
What? You were sent here on a mission by
This-
Bellamont. You're not our friend, Reggie.
You're all...
He never was.
You're being far too inflexible and not seeing the real picture here.
Oh yeah, that's what it is,
What are
right?
we- what are we gonna
Must
do?
be. What can we do? You have to wait.
What's he gonna tell everyone?
We have to all get out of here, all right? They're gonna kill us all.
Not with you.
Yes, with me. What-
No. Why?
I
What
know
should
the
we
city.
do for you?
I can help
All
sneak
you
out.
do is try to
Yes.
harm us.
Yes, and unfortunately, I'm still stuck with you.
Yeah.
All right,
you
so now it
certainly
seems the
are.
only way is to get all of us out of here. All right, they're gonna say that I was tied up with you. The fact that they made me
Yeah,
stay
we
in
could
here
pull
with
the
you,
same thing on him.
the fact that I'm in here with you right now,
That's
It's a
right.
bad
That's
sign.
true. They lumped you in with us.
they lumped me in with you,
They really
unfortunately,
did.
and I guess I'm stuck with you now, and we all need to get out of here.
Well, guess what? We don't even want you stuck with us.
I know the city.
I'd leave him here.
All right, if we could just get out of this building, I know. I can sneak
Whatever.
us out of here.
Yeah, I'm not trusting you. Forget it. There's no way. I check out the food.
Okay.
Good spread.
Yeah, it is a really good spread, actually.
Awesome. I'm in. I eat. I don't care if it's not if it's poisoned.
You eat it, you feel okay.
I risk it. I'm like, whatever. This looks amazing.
How am I supposed to deal with these people? I don't care if it's poison.
Okay, so you guys start eating the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some time passes. You're just waiting. You haven't heard anything from your ship. You assume they went back and you told them what's going on. And time is just passing so slowly. The guards are tense, and sometimes the guards they say some things to each other, but like you feel like the guards just want to end you. You feel like the guards just see you to blame.
Hey, God, I'm not part of them. All right, they lumped me in here.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying.
All right, you believe this? These collectors, clerics, they're looking to let them get off scot-free. Can you believe this?
Shut up.
Disgrace.
Shut
Oh,
up.
so are you? You're with them too. When the people of Rhaegar hear about this, about how you've been trying to keep silent. and
You are still
Bellamont
a
was
prisoner.
murdered.
Don't talk to me. Okay, you guys wait it out. Who doesn't eat?
I don't eat.
Okay.
I'm eating a hero by myself.
Yep.
That's fine.
You guys make your way out, and you hear people in the other room. As you do, the guards direct you back into the throne room, and you see in the throne room now is a huge amount of politicians, and these are they're probably lords to some degree. And I'm telling you from your perspective because you have no idea, but they seem like they're some sort of lords or they hold prominent positions in Rhaegarian society. There's some chairs for you guys. They put off to the side, and they put you in there. A lot of people are walking in, people that I guess you assume are allowed to observe, and you see there is a conclave of these collectors' priests, and there are 7. And Olamon, the one that you spoke, makes his way into the room, and he has his hands out. His hands are glowing again. The priests come in behind him, and they all walk into where the throne is. He walks specifically behind the throne, in front of the huge clock, and faces the entire audience. All of his conclave spreads out. And they have their hands open. People of Rhaegar, I wish to speak to you in a time of chaos. We've lost a lord and noble today. We've lost a princess. And we've lost a king. And indeed, as we know all, to what we once called a hero, Archifint. As is my purpose, I am trying to ascertain what happened as part of my duties for the Collector. As Collector's law is, our orders have been installed to keep everyone from falling into chaos. I don't know why this happened today, but we do have some people here that seem to be good gnomes to me. They are from Gnome Patrol. Gnome Patrol, yes, is a creation of Archifint, but they seem to be seeking the truth. And I believe they are on a mission of truth. They've also brought us a peace offering. They brought us one of our own in the form of Reggie Wrangles here. He is one of us from Rhaegar, and apparently, as he claims, was on a mission for Bellamon. Now, I've agreed to accept Mr. Wrangles here. But we have our agreement. They've come looking for Archifint and Brigands. We don't know their whereabouts. And to our knowledge, Archifint disappeared, and with him, a collector's coin that he tried to use. I tell you all these facts because it's important that you know that the coin that was about to be used to claim our next ruler is now no longer in existence. Now, the next matter. The bloodline has ended. King Bellamon Mott was slain, with no heirs, and of Olaf, no more heirs. The line is broken and ended, which means we fall into Collector's Law. The next ruler of the Rhaegarian Kingdom, and perhaps all of Gnomekind, will be decided by a collector's coin. To find that coin, I've decided to change the rules a little bit. In the past, when it happened before, anyone could go out, try to get a coin, find it, earn it, as is the collector's ways, come to the throne, and make their wish. That is still valid. Anyone who finds a collector's coin, who has it in possession, by any means they use, which means they earned it. For those not familiar with the collector's law here, if any of you, the collector is very clear. Earning something means you have it in your possession. It does not matter how you get it. It does not matter how you achieve it. It just matters that you did it, and therefore you earned it, and therefore you are. Whoever brings a coin, be it of low stature or high stature, be it of low status or high status, noble or not, will be able to become king of Rhaegar. But I suggest a small thing. I'm putting forth that to at least start this off, for anyone can look for this coin. You must be gnome, of course, but anyone can look for it. I wish for everyone here to work together. Therefore, I compel everyone here, by collector's law, to seek out a coin. And for what I know about your backgrounds already, that in our presence here, we have gnomes from Rhaegar, gnomes from Ravensclaw, and gnomes from the Sunken City. And I believe on your ship we even have somebody from the islands of Rhaegar. And your friend that I am told his name is Swoosh.
Yes.
And you are from the Dark. Therefore, regardless of gnome patrol or not, all of you represent the gnomes of our full society. Therefore, you together will go and find a collector's coin. You are demanded this by collector's law. Once you find that coin, you will come here, and all gnome kind will vote for the proper leader that they wish. That coin will be given to whoever is worthy, deemed worthy, by not just Rhaegar, but of the people of Sunken City, the islands around Rhaegar, Ravensclaw, and Rhaegar together. It is important that you work together and show everyone that gnomes can work together, that this bitter fighting and chaos is ended, that the madness will not win and take over everything like it did Archifint, that Archifint, who once stood for gnomes, does not stand for gnomes anymore, and those that opposed Bellamon now understand that he does not share the values. Everyone knows that I was no friend of Bellaman. I don't like the things that he did. This is a time to put all of that behind us. Gnomes out there will be looking for a coin, and if they find it, they deserve it. That is their right. That is the collector's way. But I like to know that there is a group of gnomes out there that represent all gnome kind looking for it as well. Hopefully you find it. And if you don't, let everyone see you as an example of those that choose to work together when they could have fallen into chaos. That is the collector's way. I hereby activate this commandment of the collector's law. The first gnome who brings a collector's coin to the throne, sits upon it, makes their wish to become king or queen, and makes the wish for themselves, they will be the next ruler of Rhaegar.
You say something about a vote earlier?
Rise and say your name to all,
Oh,
please.
My name is Yo-Yo Fernie.
What is your question, Yo-Yo?
You mentioned a vote earlier? Something?
Yes.
What was the vote for?
Collector's law means that anyone can go out and find a coin and bring it here. That can happen. But I wish for a little bit more order. I want a coin brought by a group of all like-minded but different gnomes brought together and then put to be voted by all of society as a leader. I feel like that is a rational judgment for the time that we could fall into chaos. Let us make a decision together. All gnomes together making that decision. Yes, one of you could take the coin and try to do it yourself. And if someone could not stop you, then obviously you earned it. But I hope you will choose something better. I hope you will work together. Bring a coin, bring it here, and let's choose a leader that everyone respects. Does anyone else have anything to say? These are my words. Collector's law has been activated. I leave you all. They walk out. People are talking. People are running out of the room. They're getting excited, and you don't know what's going on. The warden, who you saw before, comes up to you and he goes, "Hey, so I think you're gonna have other gnomes, and they're gonna be traveling with you soon. You're gonna meet them. So they're basically asking me to just stick around for a while. They're gonna put together your whole group, and hopefully you can, I don't know, whatever you guys do, find a coin somewhere." Okay. So we'll see you later. He runs. Gar comes over to you and frees you. I hereby declare you back into the possession of Rhaegar. You are free under Collector's law. You are able to compete in this noble event. You are no longer custody of any Andarian gnomes or Sunken City gnomes.
I'm just happy to have the opportunity to serve the greater good of all gnomes.
The guard just like nods to you and like walks away. People are just mulling around, talking. You're not sure kind of what to do right now, but you're there. You may roleplay.
Is he still there?
He's talking with a bunch of people. You could find him. Olamon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking with others. People are asking him questions. Some people are like congratulating him for a good kind of ruling. Some people are like worried about something. They ask a question similar to what Yo-Yo asked, and he seems to be just kind of calming people, telling them and trying to explain the wisdom of his decision.
I go to find him.
Okay, you wait for a little bit, and you find him. While you leave, you two are next to each other. What are you guys doing?
We have any?
I walk away from him.
Oh, wait.
No, I walk
Yo-Yo.
away.
Yo-Yo.
Just walk away. No, listen. not listening to him.
Okay, he was away from you. You walk up to Olaman. He sees you. What did you think of my ruling?
I still need to find brigands.
Of course. And we are still looking for him. Is it possible that he fled back to Sunken City?
How would he have gotten back to the Sunken City?
I don't know. But we'll continue looking for him here. And if he's not here, he's washed up on the shore. And he's not on the shore, maybe he's in the water. And if he's not in the water, he's on a ship. And if he's not in a ship, he's in a Sunken City, perhaps.
You understand I came here for brigands. And now you tell me that you don't have brigands. And you're sending me on a quest for a collector's coin to find the new king of Rhaegar.
The new king, hopefully, of all the gnome kind. Our kingdoms are split. They've been split for a long time. It wasn't always Sunken City and Rhaegar and the Isles and Ravensclaw, the gnomes that were there. The gnomes left. That's why it's like this. All gnomes first lived in Rhaegar, and the ones that didn't agree with Bellamon's family, with Bellamon's father, they fled.
So you're hoping to unite all gnomes.
Yes, I hope you would see the bigger picture here. This is a chance. It's been great. I will look for brigands. We will try to find him. In the meantime, let's make sure the next ruler is not another Bellaman. What if it would have happened if Archifint would have become king? I see that as being also like another Bellaman. To me, they are one and the same.
Don't talk about Archie.
Archie committed 3 murders in Rhaegar in one day.
Archifint was a hero of Andaria.
He was a hero of Mandaria.
I
Correct.
joined Gnome Patrol because of Archifint.
To say that Archifint did what he did today does not blemish the record of what he did before. He will always be the hero of Andaria. But he is now that and this. He is both. To some, he will be the hero. To others, he will be the one who murdered their king. That is the realness of it.
I still don't even know if I believe Archie really did all this.
There are many witnesses that came out and saw him wearing the crown upon his head, covered in blood.
I'm gonna go back to my ship, and I'm gonna tell them what's happening.
You are free to do so. Collector's law abides you by your own free will. You are no prisoner here.
All right, I go to find Yo-Yo.
Okay.
Yo-Yo
What'd he say?
said, we're not just looking for a king of Rhaegar. He wants to unite all gnomes under a new king.
Yeah, I heard him say that. I mean, it's a nice idea.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I know we had a mission
Right.
we were given, and obviously we've failed at that. So I don't know what we should do exactly, but we gotta let Sunken City know, at the very least.
Let's go back to the ship.
All right. Let's go.
Go to the ship.
Well, so am I coming with you?
No,
I
you're
believe
not going with us,
the-
Reggie.
well, the
I
gnome
just
kind.
keep walking.
The gnome kind in favor of gnome kind. Let it be said then. See how the Sunken City gnomes flee back
Right away, he turns
immediately.
on you.
What?
Immediately.
Right away.
First of all, he's trying to be your friend for like a second, and then he turns on you. He turned on us when we brought him into the city right away. He's like, oh, you should lock them up. You should maybe kill them.
All right.
Boys.
I go to find
And
my
he's like your best friend.
I'm gonna go find my
Flip-flops.
connections in the Rhaegarian underworld.
He's such a flip-flopper.
That's what I'm gonna do then. If they won't let me
I'm
on
so
the ship.
excited about your connections to the Rhaegarian underworld.
Hell yeah, they're very extensive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you guys make your way to the ship, and we're going to go over to Rob right now, who's going into the Rhaegarian underworld. Okay, go ahead.
I go to the local tavern
Okay.
where I know the real seedy elements. hang out.
Okay, you go to one of the lower taverns
Lower
down by the
taverns.
docks.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of this tavern?
The Wretched Hive.
Yes.
Nice.
The Wretched Hive.
Is that in honor of May 4th?
Yes.
The Wretched Hive. Okay, so you go into the Wretched Hive, and you walk in there. It's all sailors and some people just doing like basic duties around the mountain, and they work underground below the mountain. Some in the great furnace below, and they're all just chilling out, sitting there having some ale.
All right, I go sit at the bar.
Okay.
Talk
You
to the bar.
you look like an oddball in here. You look like you stick out like totally. You're like Obi-Wan
fancy-
in the
I'm-
cantina,
Okay. Okay.
but you're not a Jedi.
No, but I'm like Obi-Wan in general.
Really?
You what? Apparently, just not a Jedi.
And how else are you like him?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Give a lot of good advice.
Like what? What advice would you give? That's like Obi-Wan.
I told them how in danger they were before. I was like, you are. I can't do it.
Can you
was a
say
threat.
Can you say it like Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan. That's a name I've not. You're all. No, that's not. That's more Dumbledore.
That's really old.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you aged him like 30 years.
Obi-Wan.
Gandalf?
Obi-Wan. It's a name I've not heard. I can't do it at all. I could do like a Dumbledore maybe.
Sure, do Dumbledore.
Okay. But still, Harry, the hat made you in Gryffindor. Why?
That was way better than your Obi-Wan. Man. Great job.
At
Great
least
job.
I win. I said, let me abort Obi-Wan. Let's move to Dumbledore.
Okay, so you're moving through the Wretched Hive
Pretty good.
like Obi-Wan Dumbledore. Go ahead.
I'm really. How far am I getting in this plan? Clearly. Okay, so I talk to the bartender. I'm like, "Ugh." I'm like, hello.
Why are you like?
Yes.
Why do you make that noise? Okay.
Hello. Barkeep.
What do you want?
You heard old news in town.
Yeah, everyone's buzzing about it, of course.
Now they want to send a bunch of gnomes from the sunken city off to choose our new leader.
Hey, you know what? Let them find it. If they find it, then the collector blesses them. If somebody else find it, collector blesses them. Whatever it is will happen. Whatever's meant to be will be.
Oh, you mad? It's going to be the power behind the sunken city is going to decide who our leader is. Gnome Patrol, their fleet of ships, they're already out there looking. Ginty will be running us before you know it.
Ginty's behind a desk. He's not an adventurer.
I turn around. Does everyone else feel this way like this man? Happy to live under
man.
the sunken
Causing
city's boot?
It's causing a stir over there.
I thought you were all tough Rhaegarian gnomes.
They're gonna think he's mad.
Two guys are just sitting at the bar.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard? They're sending Gnome Patrol from the sunken city off to find the coin and choose our new leader. Archie Finn came here and murdered Bellamon, murdered Fratella, and now Gnome Patrol is going to choose our new leader.
I heard that they were supposed to be working together. That's what I heard.
They're supposed to be. And then the Rhaegarian representative who was supposed to join him wasn't allowed on their ship. I know. Because I was him.
Wait, so they wanted to work together, and now they don't want you on their team?
Olamon said we were all supposed to work together, and when I went to board their ship to start the quest, I was excluded. Sunken city only, they said.
Why?
Really?
Clearly they seek to hold everything under their power. Rhaegar will become nothing more than a puppet.
Maybe they just
And this is
don't
what
like you.
we stand for. Maybe just don't
That's right.
act like you have some sort of existing knowledge about their feelings. You don't know. They're bad. Don't
just
why
hear
you
some guy in a
already
bar.
like being all sympathetic to
How
these
many have you
guys.
had
Putting
today,
yourself in their
friend?
shoes. Is this how you all are?
Maybe you should cut
Bunch of
yourself off.
loyal sunken city supplicants.
Hey, barkeep.
Looks like he's already in the right mind.
Maybe he's had a few too many, this guy. What do you think? Hey,
Wait,
barkeep, maybe you better cut this one off. He's
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
he's had a lot.
Why don't you go
he's-
easy there, pal?
I
You're
look
getting
to
a lot
some of the
people
more
riled up.
tough. Look,
I don't know what you're talking
is this
about.
how all you feel? You?
Me?
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna look for the coin too?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do.
Well, then what are you worried about? Find the coin, and you won't have to worry about anybody from the Sunken City.
Yeah.
But first we got to make sure that none of them get
What do
that
you mean,
coin
we?
and sit on we all Rhaegarians.
Yeah. Well, I want to look for it too, but I
All right.
didn't sign up.
There's one.
What do you mean? There's one. Are we?
Who else is with
I'm
me?
looking on my own. I'm not.
You're gonna look on your own.
That's right.
Well, if we put our heads together, we have double the knowledge. This man, too. What about the rest of you?
Ah, he's drunk.
Is this how you all feel? Do no Regarian gnomes want to look for the coin?
Who are you?
Fans at home, you can key in right now. Give me a comment, and that'll be you playing a guy in the bar screaming something out to Mr. Wrangles over here.
Okay. Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Reggie Wrangles.
Reggie Wrangles?
Yeah.
Rono for ruler. Is that Vinny? That doesn't make any
Rono.
sense. How can Rono be ruler? Stop. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah. Rono for ruler. Pipe down. He's not even is he a gnome? I don't know.
Wait a second. If you're looking for the coin, then what are you worried about? Just get it first. I mean, if you're really the true ruler of Rhaegar and
I
all
never
those
said I'm the
kinds-
true ruler of Rhaegar. We're gonna have a vote. I nominate my cousin, DB Dankles. Sure you've all heard of him.
Yeah.
I have heard of him.
All right, so who here thinks a fine gnome like DB shouldn't be our ruler?
Sure.
All right.
That sounds pretty
For
good.
DB Dangles, come on.
Well, we got to find the coin first.
Exactly.
But if I find it, I'm probably going to be ruler myself.
One gnome stands up and he goes, "Hey, don't you owe me money?"
No.
Oh, you got debts too?
One guy says, maybe if that ship won't take you, they will take me.
Well, I don't understand. I'm here talking about like the pride of our
Someone goes, "I
nation.
have a coin. I have a coin." He has a coin up.
All right, now you're all just mocking the gods of the ancients.
I don't
This
think
is-
One guy
This
walks
is
up,
a little inappropriate.
"Ah, shut up, everyone. Where's me ale?" He walks up to the bar.
All right, where is the gang
I
leader?
don't
I
think
go
that
find
guy's
him.
got the real coin.
Someone goes and goes, "Who are you?" "All I see is some crazed, pretty boy gnome who hasn't worked a hard day in his life. Ha! You ruling over us. You'll be dragon spit before this is
Again,
all over."
I never made a claim that I was going to rule. I think you're confusing me with someone else.
I don't know.
I
man.
have no desire to rule anything.
Sounded
It's
like
not
you
in
did.
my style.
Really?
I just want us to find the coin.
So you could rule.
No, so we can install a proper ruler, a Regarian ruler. This dream he has of uniting all gnomes.
One guy says, Davy Dangles is a goblin."
Wait. No.
"Yeah, he's a goblin. Look
Oh,
at him."
man. That's it. I
Whoa.
got punched there in the
Oh,
face.
man.
no.
Oh, man.
That's
Bar brawl.
What?
what? He's talking about the
Rob
dagger.
punched somebody, possibly leaving to their death? No.
Oh, you weren't surprised. Okay.
You punched 4 people.
Yeah, but this one is really. No, a
It's
7.
really.
No,
Really set you off.
that's an 8.
I rolled a 2, but I'm going to re-roll it with my re-rolls.
Yeah.
I rolled another 2.
Oh, you
I'm gonna
did.
reroll too. Yes, unnatural 20.
Okay, so you knock that guy out, which is played by Oni here, and, the guy goes right down and is like drooling on the floor, and everyone stands up. And they're getting like upset.
All right, who's with me now? For Rhaegar.
No more violence. What are you doing? We're supposed to be, looking for the coin.
Okay, guys at home, what does the crowd do? You represent the karma of everyone inside the bar in the wretched hive. What do they do? Let me know. Some guy comes over and breaks a chair over your head.
Yes.
He goes,
Charles.
Charles.
All right.
Crowd starts a bar fight.
Yes. All right. If
Bar
they-
fight.
All right, I'm in.
All right, a few people gotta have my back. Bunch of sunken city lovers over here.
I rolled a lot of 2s. Okay, so people coming over, everyone's just drunk, and it's just mania.
Mess.
Everyone's just fighting back and forth. You get lost in the middle of it. I'm gonna say that you get 3 people attacking you between the whole thing, but there's chaos everywhere. You have 1 hit on you. You have 2 hits on you, and it's all subdual damage. And here comes 1 damage plus 1 damage.
Hey.
All right.
You take 2 hits to the face. Nothing too big. Charles Morrison says, "Welcome back to Monday Night Raw."
All right, now everybody, let's calm down. I gotta back away from these.
Some guy says, "Fight!" And then he punches
There's
you
no
in the
need
face.
to.
Oh.
Rolling for that.
He selted my fat.
Oh, it's a 19. 3 damage. Some guy comes up and just suckers you in the face.
Oh, true Rhaegarians, help me. Help me.
Oh, true.
I run up to him and I pick him up and I carry him out of the
All
bar.
right.
What are you doing?
Wow. I I order another drink.
He's like, I'm
Okay, so
going to cease being involved in this.
so there's no everybody's fighting. He pulls you out of the bar, and what do you do?
You really want to find that coin?
I have to.
For Rhaegar?
For Rhaego.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's find it, Reggie.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
You creating another gallon situation?
Not really.
No, not really.
A little bit. A little bit. A little bit.
Look, I went into that bar to rally up some support. I got one. You act like it's impossible. There was like 50 guys in the bar. Should have gotten probably 3 or 4. Does anyone else come out?
Everybody roll a natural 20 3 times for Rob. If anyone roll a natural 20, Rob will get 1 person.
20!
Wow.
Yes.
3 rolls you want to
Come
do?
on.
Yeah, 3 rolls each.
Come on.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
All right. 1 person. Hey.
So you got 2 people.
All right. For Rhaego.
Another guy comes out. What's his name?
I don't know.
Chester.
Sure.
Just. All right, Chester. I think we know each other.
Oh, hey.
So you stand by me, Chester,
Sure.
don't do you? All right.
Sure, I
we
stand
should-
by you.
Let's go get that coin.
You were talking about getting the coin. I'm down with that.
And we'll
I
show
want
the
coin.
sunken city they're not in charge of us.
Right.
Right,
I
yeah,
guess.
right.
All right.
The-
All right. So where are we going to look for the coin first? Where is it? You said you had some leads or something?
Collector's coins are found in collector's dungeons.
As you guys are sitting there, you see somebody walk in the room.
Oh.
Hey.
You recognize 2 Rhaegarian gnomes. You recognize this guy to be Ace. Ace is one of the few gnomes that were chosen to be one of the pilots, and you're pretty sure he was the pilot before that told you to bring the airship back in. He's like a hotshot, a little cocky, and there's a lot of speculation about like who he is because people always feel like he's being treated like, you know, like he's like the best in the world, and they look after him, and he's almost like got it easy in life. But he also is very capable, a pilot, and pretty handy with technical stuff too. He walks into the seedy bar known as the Wretched Hive that is in the bottom of Rhaegar, and there you see Reggie talking to 2 other Rhaegarian gnomes, and they're all talking about what just went down because Olamon, the head priest of the Collector, just ruled that a collector's coin is needed, and that he wants all of the gnomes because one gnome is from Ravensclaw, that's Yo-Yo. Swoosh, Tom's character, is from the islands around Rhaegar. Doltuven is a dark, known from the dark. He's actually from Rhaegar. Reggie. Yes, any gnome can bring it in, but he wants all the gnomes to show that people can go out there, they'll find it, bring it back in, and then put it up so that the politicians, so that all the people, instead of just dirty, greedy politicians getting it, so that everyone around all the gnomes in Sunken City, Ravensclaw, the Isles, Rhaegar, can all come together. And also, by the way, I'm forgetting Arlight. Arlight has a huge gnome population that's apart, and they built Arlight with humans. So all these gnomes can come back, come home, believe once again in Rhaegar, get behind a king, and he hopes that this group would represent kind of like a United Nations of people united together that will do that, bring the coin back, and then let the community as a whole decide. Yes, they could hand it in themselves, but let the community as a whole decide who would be the next ruler. You were just talked to from Olamon, and Olamon told you to go find. He's worried about Reggie, who he just released out of the custody of the Sunken City gnomes, and he's worried that he might get into trouble. You see him outside, and there's a huge fight. There's a huge brawl. People are getting thrown out of the bar. Windows are crashing, and apparently he comes out. He's been hit a couple of times, and he's talking to these 2 gnomes over here. Ace walks up. It's like seeing a celebrity.
Okay.
Is seeing Ace.
Whoa. What's going on here?
Ace? You're Ace.
Wow. Yeah.
What's going on here?
It's nice to meet you.
What we just found in our group. You heard us. Everybody's searching for the collector's coin.
Of course I heard.
Well, the group, they tried to exclude Rhaegarian gnomes from it.
Wait, aren't you Reggie?
That's right.
I was sent to keep an eye on you. You causing trouble in this bar?
He just
Causing
started
trouble.
This huge fight.
Causing
with the
trouble.
kids.
Look how I've inspired the people.
Oh my god.
All
Yeah,
right?
Inspired. All
These
right.
Sunken City gnomes are trying to exclude Regarian gnomes from the search. So, we're putting together our own
I
search
don't know
party.
about that, but he said he had a lead on the coin. He said that we were gonna find the coin together. So
That's...
I'm
A lead on the coin.
yeah. He said
You got a
he
lead
said
on
we
the
were
coin.
gonna find
Well,
it. You said we were gonna find
I
it.
said we're going to
Said
find
he
that
knows
coin.
where it is.
Right.
I did.
We're all gonna go
so
together.
That's
Working-
right. We're gonna go get it.
I
Right.
said we're working together. We can all find it.
That's right. He said he knew. Yeah.
And
No.
now we have the best pilot
Why?
in
Right, you
Andaria.
should
With a
join
good
us.
pilot at our side,
You
we
should
can't
come with
fail.
us.
Oh, you're saying I'm coming with you guys now.
Oh yeah.
I think you
should
can
with
come
us.
with me,
Oh.
and you could join, Ace's team.
Ooh.
Oh.
That
Oh,
sounds great.
I like
Yeah,
the
just so
sound
we
of
have the
that.
story straight
That's
here that
fine.
it's Ace's team that's going to
Okay.
get the coin.
Now our team's
Sure.
really coming together.
Yeah. Ace's
Ace's team, I should say.
All right. Excellent. So what do we do next?
Well, I was saying collector's coins are found in collector's dungeons.
That's your lead?
Where's the dungeon?
I've heard that.
They are
That's it?
scattered throughout the world. We must merely find the locations of them. An ancient tome, perhaps.
What?
I suggest we start our search.
Wait, don't you know where one is?
Yeah, I thought you had more of a lead than that. That's it. Everybody's heard that.
What, you think? Do you know where collector's dungeons are?
No,
we got to
but
do the
I
research.
thought maybe you would. That's
This
why
guy.
we're here.
I suggest we go to the library.
Oh, boy.
I just pulled you out of the
Library.
bar fight because you said you knew where the coin was.
go to the
And we could
library.
get it for Rhaegar.
I can't read.
Your lead is a book?
Who wants to go to the library?
It sounds to me like your lead is hoping there's a book.
We must, perhaps. And if there's not a book, we'll have to ask around. What? I don't know where collector's coin is. It's a
I don't know
worldwide.
why. Maybe
There is a global search
maybe
going.
we should go back to the bar.
Oh,
Maybe we should talk to Oleron again. Maybe he knows a little bit more and he might be able to point us in
Oliver,
the right
he
direction.
declared a
something like
global
that.
search for it.
think
He's
he's
not going to
gonna-
tell people where
I
it
don't
is.
think he's gonna
Everyone's
talk to us.
scrambling in every direction. We'll be the ones to take a few moments to prepare. 10 minutes of planning is worth 20 minutes of work.
I can't read, so I don't know what you want me to do in a library.
There's maps and such.
I can't read a map either.
Ace, what clues do you have? You consult with all sorts of
I bet he
adventuring
reads
types.
maps. He's a pilot.
I have read many maps. I've flown
Map.
through many areas around here. But, would I have any leads on any collector's dungeons from my flights?
You actually do, but you don't want to reveal it here to them, and you're actually going to probably get that lead from somebody else. You're just waiting on it.
Okay. I have my own resources, but I don't know if I have to share them with you. If your big lead was let's go to the library.
Well, we're working on behalf of Rhaegar. So we're all on the same team here. Did I mention I'm a distant relative of D.B. Dangles? Did you know that?
I don't know who that is.
He's a famous judge, so we're like, you and
Okay,
I are...
I don't concern myself with judges.
Right, well, of course not.
He's a diplomat.
He's a famous diplomat.
Look, Ace.
Which either none of you realize. And also, that's very realistic, by the way. They know he's important.
Right,
They know
we've
he's
heard
like a
of
judge
him.
or something.
That's it.
He's like, yeah, I don't even know who he is.
I've heard of that guy.
So,
So you know that you're supposed to find him because you're supposed to be part of the group with all the gnomes. He's doing something like a splinter group, it looks like. So it's up to you, just so you know, understand the
Okay,
situation.
okay.
the Sunken City gnomes are on their airship trying to leave us behind.
I would send here for us and all the gnomes together here to be leading the mission to get this coin.
Well, let's go.
Well, it sounds like you're trying to do some sort of funky thing going on
No,
right now.
I just... Also, with the... Like you, we're all trying to go after the coin here.
We're in. Teammates.
I didn't mean to step... I know.
I'm with you, Ace.
I'm not trying to...
Teammates. I'm with you.
Sorry, I took a little initiative, get
I don't
things
know
going.
I don't know about this guy, but teammates.
I've heard he's a rabble rouser. Are we taking him on the team? Is he going to be problematic?
Perhaps a little bit of rabble rousing is just what we need.
What we need is a lead on the coin.
All right. Well, let's start searching.
Listen, Ace.
Perhaps All Light. They excluded All Light from the search party, too. They'll
Listen, Hey,
Very
son,
angry.
I'm with you, okay? If you think we don't need this guy, then
We're
maybe we
all
don't need this
together.
guy,
This
okay?
is what I don't understand.
I agree.
Richie's get kicked out of
I
this
mean,
group.
we just met him. We just met this guy in the bar like 5 minutes ago.
You get
you
kicked
know.
out of this group too.
I don't like this group
Kicked out of the group that he put together.
just a few minutes ago.
All right, listen. If
We,
we,
like,
all have
just
to be
met him.
together, let's go to where all the other gnomes are, and we'll see what they got.
Let's follow those sunken city gnomes. Do you think you could track their ship?
I could probably, you know, I got some scouts in the skies I could contact.
You're in the group.
Which wait, I'm with
He's confusing you
Oh,
because you're in the group. You've been chosen by them to be in the
Okay.
group. So you went to get him because they were worried about what he was going to do.
So wait, you guys are not your regular gnomes right now? Is
Right,
that-
right.
Oh, okay,
No.
I thought you guys
Oh,
were.
they're
Okay.
not.
Just met him
So
in the bar.
They're two guys he pulled out of the bar.
Oh, okay.
They
I'm
wouldn't let me-
understanding now.
the other group tried to exclude me.
Hold on a minute. I was sent here to get you. Who are these guys?
We just met.
They're part of our group.
Yeah, we're teammates.
We're starting a group to find a
Yeah.
coin.
We already got a group going on. You're supposed to be coming with me. Now I see you're out here causing all kinds of problems.
No, well, I was supposed to go with the sunken city group.
Correct, yes.
They wouldn't let me on their ship.
Why didn't they let you on?
Clearly, they have devious intentions to exclude Rhaegarian gnomes from this power of decision making.
I'm from Rhaegar, and
He's been going on.
I've been
about
on
that.
this team the whole time.
Well, let's go. Obviously, do they understand that they did not have the power to exclude me?
Well, we'll see. Well, let's go back to the
When
ship.
all
We'll see
four
what's
of us
going
show
on.
up, let's see them try and exclude all of us together.
We'll see what's going on when we get back to the ship. Just step away. I
Yeah.
don't know what nonsense is going on over here, but come on, let's go back to the ship.
All right.
Teammates. Here we go.
Teammates.
Okay, you guys make your way up with your new two found friends. What is your name?
Camino.
Camino and Chester. Dan's so in the May 4th mode today. Let me mean something else. I'll name it Star Wars. Okay, so you head back up. You head back up to like the one of the mid levels in Rhaegar, and you head out into one of like a landing port outside for airships. In this case, it is this awesome starship. You heard about this starship that it was built by Liv Mora, who is like this a famous crystal-born and like hero for Andaria, part of the exchange, and also worked a lot in Rhaegar, so you know who she is, and you know that she built it and is captaining the ship, and you know there's some sort of like extra like technology that's in it that came from this other species of like people. It's just like wild and fascinating to you. So seeing it close up is great. There's old grapples on it, but you know the grapples are just there to hold the ship. You know instantly that like these grapples will not hold the ship if it had to go, but it's more like they're just doing it.
Gotcha.
There's plenty of guards in here. You walk up, you see, so now they're with you guys. They take a back seat, and you walk up and you see the two of them. And on the distance, you see Swoosh and Galinda, Liv Mora, and Dato. They're all up there, and they're all on the ship. Gnomes are there just trying to fix the ship. They're working on stuff. Something they're doing repairs on the ship, in the ship for some reason right now. And you see the two of them that are on the gangplank walking out. I missed what it said.
That we would let Ace in, but not Rich.
Nice. Okay, so you see Liv Mora, who you see there, and Liv Mora just points down like, no, we're not going to take it, and then walks off. You don't know what that means, if that's it or whatever. You walk up, you see the two of them in the gangplank, they're talking.
Hi.
How's it going?
Okay, this is Yo-Yo and Deltuvin, the actual characters that are in the show.
Do I know him? Or do I know of him?
You might have heard of Ace, yes. Yes, actually, yeah, you've heard of him.
But do I know that like he's been sent to like join the group and go find the coin?
Oh, you know that some people are coming up to join you. We'll say someone came to you and told you that others would be coming to you right now. And they told you, they mentioned his name. And then when they said the name, you think they're like, oh, you kind of even heard of this guy. That's about it.
When you say go on the ship, you mean like our ship?
To join you, whatever you do. They said that someone's coming here to join you.
Okay.
Ace McMahon, at your service.
Hi.
Oh.
It's a mighty fine ship you guys got flying here.
It's pretty modern. Yeah.
I can see that.
I suppose I don't have to introduce myself.
Did you bring
I found
you
your
again?
stray cat down at the bar causing problems.
You,
Let's just say the people of Rego aren't too happy you tried to exclude them.
He's really good.
Nice try.
He causes problems all over the place. Most of the time, by talking.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna get confusing. One of the guys in the back comes up to say something because otherwise it'd be weird that they're quiet. So we're gonna say that you come up and you talk to Yo-Yo.
So he's Camino and he's Yo-Yo?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Well, I mean, he kind of had a point. You know, when he was saying it seems like the sunken city is trying to take over the search for the coin. I think, you know, if
one
I
minute
think
he's your
Rhaegar
friend,
should
and the
have
next
something to
minute
do
he's your enemy.
with what's
This
happening
guy.
here. We shouldn't be excluded from all this. You know?
Are you going to exclude him?
I don't think we should exclude anyone except for
All
maybe
right.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the most exclusive thing.
Don't get me wrong here. I'm with Ace, and if you have to get rid of Reggie,
What do you mean
then
you're
we
with
can get rid
Ace?
of Reggie.
We had our
I'm
team.
here with Team Ace.
I mean,
we-
we're all
we-
Team
we
Ace.
heard-
Team Ace.
We
heard
were all
Ace was
team-
coming. We
all-
heard about Ace coming to group up with
Our
us.
team joined
But I
up
didn't hear anything about Reggie.
with Team
And
Ace.
Ace, you live. You're very popular in Rhaegar. You work for Rhaegar, but you actually come from Arlight.
Gotcha.
And there's only so many gnomes that are out there. And usually gnomes are out there are very kind of wealthy.
Okay.
So they helped build Arlight a long time ago. Lots of old money in there, and blah blah blah.
I'm all for gnomes to join together and for peace.
We gotta
All
get this
that's what we
coin.
came here to do.
Well, then let's go.
But
Olaman walks up, and he comes up with the priest and other people that are following him. And these are people who are doing like write-ups and like editorials and like talking about what's going on, and they're passing around to town criers and such. And he's like, as you can see, this is the group that we've assembled. Here they are now. He walks up. Everyone, please tell the people, because they will spread their word around all. Tell them where you're from.
I'm from Ravenscar originally, but yeah, but I'm here for Sunken City on behalf of them.
And where are you from?
I'm from the dark.
And you.
Reggie Brangos from Rhaegar.
And of course, no introduction needed here.
I hail from Arlight, as we know.
And I know your friends above is from the Isles as well. In this group, we have the makings of all gnomes that can once again unite for a purpose. They will find the coin. And without greed, they will give the coin to the people. To gnomes everywhere. And we will take that coin, and every single gnome will make their vote. And we will choose who is to be the rightful leader. And these are all like writing notes, like, oh, yeah. Gallon's in there. You see Gallon is very upset, and it's kind of like struggle, but he's trying to jot everything down, and he comes up.
Very, very half-heartedly.
Yeah.
It's not a very good article.
So Gallon, you see every of them on Gnome Patrol. You can walk up, Gallon.
Gallon?
Yeah. You came here because you wanted to know. Arky is dead. I need to be there. I want to see what happened. Blah blah blah.
I guess you guys heard.
Disappeared.
I mean, you don't think he did any of that stuff, do you?
Anything's possible if he was not in his right mind, or I don't know what to believe.
Nobody knew Arky Finn better than me, okay? Nobody knew Arky better than me.
So
I
what
don't
do
think
you
he's
think?
capable of doing any of that.
Now?
I mean, I can't speak too loudly, okay?
Listen, this is not the time for all of
We're
this.
still in Rhaegar. I can't say any of that.
Li-
But I can't.
This is stop.
I-
Stop. This is what we're trying to. It is probably good that you all hear this. This man, obviously a friend of Arky Fint, he is upset. And this is what we're trying to stop, these feelings that will rush to chaos. If everyone gets caught in Bellaman or Arky, it will tear us all apart. Let's all realize the truth that Bellaman and Arky were the same person. They were exactly the same. They are exactly like each other.
I hope everyone here can put their personal feelings aside for the mission.
is it important that you do this. Be a beacon of light for all of them. Yes, he is from Rhaegar, but that's okay. Yes, you are from Sunken City. You are from Ravensclaw, our light, the dark. But that is all right. It does not matter where you come from. You are gnomes. Work together. Accept him as one of your own.
I don't want it.
And I've looked into what is going on in your case, and I've sent word to Sunken City. You are here. But, unfortunately, we have to maintain our side of the agreement. So, I vow here, if Brigands is not returned to you, you will have to be returned to Sunken City to fulfill some sort of commitment of 50 years, I believe, in the mines.
So I'm
Maybe we should
supposed to
drop him
come
off
for
first.
them to exchange. They break all their prisoners
Right.
out, kill our
I
king,
think that's a good idea. Maybe we
and
should
I
drop him
still
off
gotta go
first.
back. They've got both their
I'm
prisoners.
so tired of hearing from you.
We don't know where the prisoners are.
They're not in our jails,
If we can,
good
which they were when they arrived.
if we can ascertain that they have their prisoners back, then yes, you will not have to serve your sentence.
I vow that I will find the truth while I'm searching for the coin. Fear not.
Maybe you can find the truth in the library.
I'll search anywhere.
Our library is very extensive. Come, he walks away with everybody. Let's go see the library. Okay, so he
Why
leaves.
don't you go to the library with them? That's a good idea.
Is he going to be
Look
like
for the
this
truth.
the entire trip?
Him.
Oh, he comes back. One more thing. I see that you've gathered some more people here. The point of this is that everyone is from somewhere else. We can't have 4 Rogarian gnomes and everyone else is from somewhere else. It's supposed to be somewhat equal.
All right, well,
So-
we'll take Ace and let him stay here.
No,
Well, I'm from our light.
he's from
I
our
think he's
light.
talking about my
okay.
other crew members from Team Ace.
Camino and Chester will
Okay.
I'm sorry,
stay behind.
Camino and Chester. You'll have to stay behind and form your own group.
Oh,
I will form my own group. I guess we could.
Well, good luck to you.
What should we call it?
I don't care what you call it, but I wish you well.
Camino and Chester.
You know, Chester.
It looks like I'm in this
All
conversation no matter what.
stars. How about we can like all
I'm going to take my leave.
All right. So
right.
what's our mission? They're getting the coin. Camino and Chester will.
He stops for a second. It is for all to get the coin. Whoever gets the coin
we
first.
have to find the coin
Oh,
too.
we're looking for the coin.
I, of course, hope that a group that represents all gnome kind finds the coin first. But I am compelled by collector's law to allow all to find the coin.
There's going to be a vote. You need to start garnering support for our candidate.
Picture it now.
He leaves.
King Camino.
And Chester.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
Team Ace, gather around real quick. Come here.
I go into the ship on that.
Wait,
who
who
are
you
you
talking to Chester Camino?
Yes,
Okay.
Chester Camino.
That's
All right, guys, here's the deal. I'm gonna go with these guys. They got a nice big ship. You guys can take my old spare ship. All right? I signed the keys real quick.
Ooh. Whoa.
Ace, give my insignia.
Whoa.
If you guys find the coin, keep me updated. All right?
You
I'll see you
got
on the other side.
No, I
We'll do it.
You got
spare
it,
ship.
Ace.
I can. Should I go with them then? Maybe. Right. Pilot the
You're
ship.
here. You're with us in this big ship.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen with Camino and Chester. Okay? Unless something else happens to change the story up, this is what's going to happen now. If you guys return, whenever the moment comes for it to be like done, if we get to that point, I'm going to let both of you roll. And if you roll a natural 20, you will have found a coin because you had
An awesome ship.
a ship to get there. And somehow you pulled it together. You need a natural 20. If you have a re-roll, you can re-roll it. And that's it.
All right.
Okay.
That's right. Camino and Chester.
Camino and Chester. May they
And if they have a coin, we replay the whole campaign for Patreon. The Adventures of Camino and Chester.
All right. Okay, so you guys you come back to the group. Camino and Chester make their way off to the world. We wish them well, and Ace returns to the group. It is now the 4 of you talking, and everyone else that we know is on the ship. Gallon actually boards the ship because he wants to go back to Sunken City.
Are we on the ship?
If you guys leave,
What's did I find out anything when I went to the ship earlier?
okay, ask me some questions.
Like I want to know if Dado was able to communicate with Sunken City through Altari.
You can speak to. Actually, at this point, Altari would be exhausted. He would have used all his energy to do that.
Oh,
To be fair.
okay.
Okay, so you guys are on the gangplank. Do you walk in? Cheer, 100. Volt is hunting as well. He's heard from Oni and Mistar what happened.
Nice.
Thank you for the donation, and good luck to you, Volt. Interesting what Volt's going to do. Volt, are you hunting for a coin? Or are you hunting for something about Arky?
Sounds like he's going for a coin.
I think it's for the coin, yeah.
He's going to try and install himself as king of all known kind.
King Volt.
Classic Arky
Yeah.
move.
Coin, he
There you
says.
go.
I can't believe that all this is happening after Arky. Like, this would be right up his alley. But
Yeah, too bad.
kind of.
I don't know. In the form of Reggie, did Arky really die? His spirit lives on. Remember I said his spirit lives on. Remember I said that. So, you guys are on the gangplank?
I walk on.
Okay, so he just walks by you.
I go find like a nice sack and just lie down on it. Relax.
He finds your favorite sack. He lays on it.
Oh, my sack.
Listen, let's bring him back to Sunken City. They'll have to lock him up.
Speak a little louder so all of us can hear you.
Well, I was trying not to.
But it's also an audio show.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
What?
Let's just bring him back to Sunken City. We'll bring him back there. He's got to serve his time. And we'll be rid of him. And then we'll look for the coin with everyone. For all gnomes. A wonderful time.
Now,
will be.
didn't the
I
high
don't know.
priest say we needed someone from all different known kingdoms here?
We could just find another Rhaegarian. That's
Liv
fine.
Mora walks up, and Liv Mora is very upset, saying that like she's gonna throw him in the brig. And what do you say, Liv Mora?
I think that's a good idea.
I agree. Put him in the brig.
I think you shouldn't be starting a war here.
No.
I'm here
It's not a
in
war.
an official capacity. You're all going to show me respect.
Just
Now-
so you know, he is a free man. If you're doing this, and you can do whatever you want, you are in danger of breaking Collector's Law. You may do whatever you wish.
Liv Mora,
Let's just bring him back.
I would like to throw him into the brig too, but I'm concerned that if we do anything to screw this up, we're gonna have a very, very bad situation. We might have a very bad person on the throne of Rhaegar. I don't know if I believe this guy.
You can't believe a word he says.
But no, not Reggie. I don't believe anything.
Ah,
Reggie
okay,
says.
good. Just making sure.
Hold him up. What he's saying makes sense. I don't know if I believe him that he really wants all gnomes to unite, but I think if we leave this quest up to somebody else, who knows who could wind up with the coin? Who knows who could wind up on the throne? Could be somebody worse than Belamon.
The longer we dilly-dally here, the more time other crews are going to have to go out there.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
What's all the delay? Come on, Captain. Let's go.
Okay, Liv Mora, it's up to you. Oni, what do you want to do? He says, or she says, sorry.
La, la, la.
It was your responsibility. If he breaks anything, it's on you. And Liv Mora walks back to the captain's quarters. Okay, you guys fill in Swoosh and Galinda. Dato's there. Dato's like not really following all this stuff. He's following the best he can. He walks up and he goes, "Hello, I'm Dato.
What are you?
I am a Crystalborn, but I used to be a gnome."
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, it is interesting.
He's a
Today, I learned I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
That's always good.
very important part of this team.
Yes, I'm an
Okay.
important part.
And what exactly do you do here?
I help.
He can do lots of stuff. He's
Okay.
awesome.
I like to see it. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Ace.
Nice to meet you, Ace.
All right.
He's a true gnome. He don't look like one, but he's a true gnome.
Bit weird, but okay.
Not weird at all.
Sure.
Sure. Great.
Great.
I'm excited. Are we gonna find a coin?
I hope so.
Yep.
You're
Great.
darn right we will.
What are you shaking your head for?
I have very little faith in you all, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, well, you should just be so lucky that you're here. I don't want to hear any more out of you.
Did you steal the maps from the other groups that went out looking for the coin?
You wish I had, don't you? No such luck.
Yes, that's not cheating, is what he said last time. Right.
Well, and now we have no maps.
All right. Well, Ace, you said you had a lead on where the coin is.
I think I do. And it is. What's my lead?
Well, you're still waiting for your lead.
Oh, I do, and it's on the way.
Well, then where do we go?
At the moment, let's just get to the skies. Get this puppy airborne. We can circle. My lead will appear. We'll take off towards the coin. One place Ace feels at home. It's in the sky.
You're expecting a raven from Arlight, from back home, to give you like a message about where to go.
Gotcha. I've got a message coming.
But you think we should
Wha-
take off?
We should get the ship ready to go. Right now, it looks like it's all anchored up. We got to get this thing ready to fly the minute I get the message.
Liv Mora!
Oh, I see. Okay.
Liv, maybe you could request that we can disembark. Maybe they can allow the ship to leave.
I'll ask them.
Thanks, Dato.
Hello, we would like to leave. Yeah, you're clear to go. You're clear.
Are there still?
They start undoing the grapples.
Okay.
You pull them all off. You guys take the ship off. And where are you heading?
Ace, where are we going?
We're just prepping. Let's do a little circle walk, see what this puppy can do. Let me see, get a hand of these controls here in this ship. Let's see how it runs.
So you don't fly the ship.
We don't have time for this.
I just want to see how it operates.
So you go up to hang out with Liv Mora and just
Yeah.
watch. Okay.
Library doesn't sound like such a stupid idea now, does it?
This is a very exciting point because if this was Final Fantasy, the moment you get the airship is like 60% through the game always. And you're like, I could just go anywhere with the airship. So in the story, for the first time in Audio Dungeon, you guys you had an airship before, but now you have an airship and anywhere you want to go, like the rails have been just released. That's very scary to see that. So
I think we should head towards Sunken City.
where you want to go?
Wait, where is your raven gonna go?
We gotta let them know what happened.
It's coming to me.
To you?
I'm waiting, for a message from back home.
Is he gonna be able to find the ship if we're moving?
We're here by Rhaegar. He knows to come to get me.
Oh, so now we have to stay here.
We gotta stay until my bird comes,
Why do we take off?
We're prepped to go. The minute the bird lands, we're gonna take off.
Okay.
How long is it gonna be?
He should be on his way any minute.
All right. Any minute now. Okay.
All right. We can wait minutes.
You have no idea when the bird's going
I
to...
could wait. We could wait.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You're waiting?
Yeah.
Well, a few minutes.
Okay, you wait a few minutes.
All right.
For a few minutes.
And here's Flappy.
I think. Oh. All right. So where is he?
Can I make a bird roll?
A bird roll?
Yeah.
There's no bird.
38.
Sure.
He looks in the sky for a bird.
No bird.
Is there like a raven tower? I gotta.
There's a raven that we send to you when they have the information for you, so they'll send it to you when they have it. So
Well-
in the meantime, it's more like we'll
Well,
figure out
maybe-
what you're gonna do in the meantime while you're waiting for this raven to come.
Maybe
Oh,
we
I
should-
thought they were sending it like they already had sent it. It was launched.
You're
don't know
waiting for
that?
it. You have no idea what it
Okay,
says.
okay.
You just know that you will get a message. It'll be magical.
Eventually. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe we should check in Soast. They have all sorts of magical books there and knowledge. Maybe they have a lead.
I go up to the cockpit.
Live more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should just bring us back to Sunken City. This guy's waiting for some message. Who knows if it's ever gonna come?
Okay, Live more. It says okay. And you guys fly, and you make your journey 3 hours over to Sunken City. You guys are just talking. Your Ace is hanging out with Livermore a lot, and Swoosh and Galinda are kind of talking. They're trying to figure out what's going on. They're shocked about everything. You guys make your way to Sunken City, and when you get there, all of the residents of Sunken City are out in the streets, and they're all lined up like they're on the side, as if you would do a parade down the center of the main street.
What's going on?
Looks like they're throwing me a parade. Haven't been to Sunken City in a long time.
You guys come down. You land in that warehouse, going through the top, and you guys eventually get off. You walk out there, and you see. You walk out, and the crowd is right there. People are just lining the streets.
I walk up to one of the gnomes, just a random gnome. Like, what's going on?
Oh, you didn't hear? Arky Fit. He's dead. He was killed by Rhaegar.
What's everyone doing in the streets?
Well, they're having a funeral. It sort of seems. Everyone just started coming out and wanted to show support. So they decided to put him on a cart so everyone can see him one last time. And Brigands is there. Brigands is really upset.
Arky's body is here?
Yeah. They have it on a cart, and they're moving to the street, and lots of gnome patrol are just walking the suits alongside of him.
Did you say brigands too?
Yeah, Brigands is here. Brigands said they just came back, and
How is this possible?
I don't know any
We
much.
gotta find Jinty.
Not a parade then.
That's it on free then, right? You got brigands.
How did they get here?
I don't know. I think they just came. Either he came here or he just appeared. I don't know.
We gotta find.
We gotta find Jinty.
We gotta find brigands.
Wow.
We gotta find the
He's
coin.
here.
That's what we gotta do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
You
All
guys,
right,
you
I got-
guys make your way to try to find Brigands.
I'm looking for.
Jinty.
Yeah.
I'm looking for brigands.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking for Jinty.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna say Dado, Galinda, and Swoosh. They are talking to people in the town. They're gonna try to find what's going on through the town, see if they can learn anything else out to do their own group. You guys make your way to the vault, and you see the parade or whatever it is actually making its way there. And when they get to the vault, they bring Arky's body inside, and Brigands is there. And you start learning from the people, just by people talking about it. What it seems is that, and you're piecing together. People are talking. Maybe you stop and ask somebody really quick. It takes a while to get through this. Like, imagine going like New York City, going through like a whole parade of people. It probably takes like an hour or to go through. This is what you gather happened. Apparently, near the docks, Brigands just appeared and saw Arky right in front of him on the floor dead, and got emotional and grabbed Arky, tried to bring him up, try to bring him back, and was like grabbing him, trying to shake him, and realized he died. And Brigands got very upset and was like kind of like yelling. He picks up Arky and starts to walk during the streets. And as he does, people start coming along and start gathering around him. They stop him and they talk what happened, blah, blah, blah. And it turned into this whole huge crowd. And people start hearing about it. And quickly, people start lining the streets. And he starts walking. They know where he's walking. He's walking to the vault. And people just start cheering him on. They're saying goodbye, Arky, just saying goodbye. It's kind of like a nice, like a goodbye from all the gnomes and everything else. So he starts carrying him, and he started going slower and talking to people and everything else, and then it just turned to, by the time he turned back around, the parade just started kind of happening, and he walks through the whole thing. And you guys arrive on the end of that.
Okay.
You arrive in the vault. The guards see you. First they stop you, and they realize who you are, and they let you through. You walk through. You're with them, too. You're with them. They let all of you in. They see you, and they're a little confused why you're still there, but they, whatever.
I smirk.
You walk in. And you walk into Jinty, Brigands, Arky's body, which they put on the table. And there's a couple other people in the room, and they kind of just leave. So it's just the four of you, Arky and Brigands. And you kind of walk in. It's almost like everyone leave because there's going to be like a weird situation. But because of who you are, it's like, you know, you're Gnome Patrol. So you guys kind of stay and you're there. And Jinty is kind of just like puts his hand on Arky. Arky. Brigands, what happened? You know what? I don't know what happened the last few days. We got caught. And ever since then, Arky had some sort of plan. And now I don't know what to think because he was talking about marrying Fratella. Because I think Bellamont threatened him and said that marry her or you're going to go into the dungeon. He agreed to marry her. There was this other guy he murdered for some reason, this other lord who does technology just like he does. That caused a whole issue. Fratella married Arky at some sort of shotgun wedding. And then Arky got close to Bellaman, killed Bellaman. That's what I was hearing from the guards. But all I know is I was in that cell. Every time I'd see Arky, I thought he was going crazy. I kept saying, "What are you doing?" Like I saw him get married to Fratella in his cell, and Fratella outside the cell with guards bringing her down, and a collector's priest they brought in, and I just don't understand. But now I'm realizing that I just didn't understand what was going on. Whatever he did, you know, not that I guess not that what he did was the right thing to do, but apparently there was a plan. You know, he he took out. Rob's feeling so good right now. He took out Fratella. He took out the whole line of Bellaman's family, and it was crazy and evil, but I guess he did it to protect everyone. I don't really understand, but I know that I didn't believe in him, and the one thing I kept asking him for was just get me home and get me out of this. And I appeared on the docks with Arky's dead body right next to me, and I have to think that it was him saving me. And all I know is that Rhaegar has to pay for this. Whatever happened, they drove him nuts. We cannot let them get away with this. I don't know what you want to do, Jinty, but I will lead Gnome Patrol against anything you want me to face against. There is no way we're going to let this go unanswered. Well, it looks like we have the members of Gnome Patrol here right now. Hey, guys. Brigands turns around. Brigands just kind of like sees you and feels vulnerable for talking about it. Just kind of walks over a couple steps. You guys are in the top level of the vault where it's all glass on the top. This is the Gnome Patrol headquarters. And you can roleplay.
You want me to start?
You can give him just a quick bullets because out of game you've heard it 1,000 times.
Well, I think maybe Arky was trying to save us all. You know, this guy is telling us that whoever goes out there and finds the coin, the next coin, they can either take the throne.
He goes over to one of his aides. He goes, "Get me a book on collector's law, please." And you see one of the gnomes runs off. He goes, "Yeah, keep going."
Said whoever finds the coin can either take the throne, or if a big group comes back with the coin, then he'll allow the people to vote on whoever the new king will be. Maybe Arky knew this. Maybe Arky knew that if he killed Bellaman and Fratella, that the Rhaegarian bloodline would come to an end.
Oh man, I hope so. Arky hated Bellaman. If he killed him, I would just be like, oh man, it got to him. I hope that it's from some sort of plan. It just wasn't out of cold blood. Arky's been different, but
Perhaps Del Tuvin is saying it was some sort of Arky sacrificed himself for all of gnome kind, potentially.
I hope
I'm not
that's
sure
what it is.
I agree with that or believe it, but that's clearly what some people are saying.
Regardless of what I think may have happened or not happened or whatever, we have to let Arky die a hero. That's it. And if anything ever comes out that's weird, let's just not.
Right.
The Raygarians
Some
did-
hero.
Like
they-
the fact that they had the opportunity to save him and didn't before all the murders. We
Yeah.
won't mention that.
Doesn't matter, you know. We're all from different places. This is about a hero of the world. You know, let people stand by their hero.
Listen, I know Brigands is upset.
Does Volt own Arky's shop now? I don't know. No, because Volt left and Corny's been around, so I can imagine Corny would have been put in charge of that.
I mean, Corny just gets. I'm not sure how inheritance laws work in this Sucker City. Corny just gets it because he built the store next door. All right.
I was under the impression we were
There
not
should be
bringing Reggie into the room with us when we got here.
You didn't specify. I don't remember.
So-
I think in a
specifying.
weird situation, Reggie was just with you, and it just like kind of
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
So,
So I-
Brigands is not looking at you guys directly right now. He's just kind of off to the side. He's just kind of letting Chinty talk. He's looking at the.
They said that Arky killed all these people. They let him go.
Brigand turns around now, and he goes,
in good faith.
"Why is he here?"
Listen. They were trying to prevent an escalation to war with us. We told them, as we were instructed, we're gonna come and try to do a prisoner exchange. They freed him.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Brigands, we tried to do exchange for you to
Right.
get
When it
Arky
turns
or
out
Brigands
that
back.
one of the prisoners escaped and the other one murdered our king.
They were
so
gonna
they
release-
figured just releasing me was a fair deal at
They
that
were
point.
going to release Brigands to us, but of course he was not there. Nobody could find him. Now we find out he's here.
So
Someone
I've been
come-
sent
And-
by Rhaegar leadership.
Be quiet. He admitted
eye on
he was
things.
spying the whole time.
The book
that he
comes
was
back
here.
in while you're talking, and he puts it down, and the page is opening.
His
the book.
crimes are much worse than what he was tried for. The treason and the terrorism that he was tried for. Much worse. He was a spy the whole time.
I don't understand what's going on right now because why is he not serving his sentence? He got 50 years down there because he led a lot of good
Oh.
gnomes out to their death.
They
And there
freed
was no
him.
reason for
Just
that.
like you're free, Brigands, now I'm free. It's quite simple. You
Chinty,
go
I'm
back-
we're not going to stand for that.
You
Arky
go
just-
back
Arky
to
just
Rhaegar,
died.
and I'll go back to a cell here. 50 years each. How's that sound?
He runs over to you and he pushes you against the glass, and he goes, hit you. How about I throw you out this window? How does that sound?
Brigands. I go up to Brigands. And I,
Ace puts his hand on the shoulder too. Calm down there, soldier.
Brigand, listen. I miss Arky too. But if we screw this up, then any good intentions that Arky may have had just kind of go to waste. I think we need to do what we can to find this coin. Because if we don't, then anybody can get the throne in Rhaegar, somebody even worse than Belamon. But this guy, Olamon, is telling us that he wants to find a king who can unite all of us.
Chinchi stands up. He goes, I have it here. So, and Collector's Law is put into place. There are the Collector's Challenge. There's times when we're doing certain prayers to the Collector, things like that. But in a certain case, if a bloodline is ended,
That's what happened.
right, if the bloodline is ended, then Collector's Law goes into place. It means that they're going to put it up for grabs. Whoever is going to bring in a coin and sit in the throne, make their claim. They make the claim for they call it for earn for greed. You know, for earn is take the throne. For greed is the one that you want for you. So you make these two wishes. That's in the coin. Earn and greed, and then that's it. That person, king, queen, or whatever, they'll be a ruler. They have to be a gnome. That's the only thing. They have to have a gnome. Have to have a coin. Make the two wishes, and.
That's what they told us. But the collector's priest, said that he would like for the coin to be found by a group of gnomes that represented gnomes from all over.
Gnomes used to come
in
from
an ideal
Rhaegar.
situation.
Bellaman's family, Bellaman's father, split the gnomish kingdom. That was it. And gnomes went other places. There was always gnomes in our life from very much back in the day. Those gnomes traveled to Rhaegar and built their own kingdom. That kingdom came up for thousands of years. And then coming all the way towards modern times, Bellaman's father, he was king for a while, and then people started to not like him. and they were already had their troubles about it, and they started to leave. And then hundreds of years later, when Olaf was supposed to get it, apparently Bellaman locked him in the closet, according to Arky, and he took it, and then people just ran from those days as well. So, you know, Sunken City was born from before, right around Bellaman's father, and people fled. They went to Ravensclaw. They went around the world, different places. So, I guess reuniting the gnomes would be great. Yeah, everyone's here from somewhere else. That's good. At the end of the day, if something happens, any one of you can bring the coin in. That sounds like it's a request from him. So yeah, I guess that's good for everyone else. But I feel Briggins, as he's saying this, Briggins looking at him like, "What are you saying?" Like he's just like upset. He's like, and he kind of chimes in with the feeling that Briggins is giving him, and he says, "Yes." He goes, "If Rhaegar is behind this, they need to be punished. And I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll vote it on the council. But also, if we can unite the gnomes together and stop all this stuff from a war, I feel like that's better. But just make sure that no one pulls anything tricky, whether it's Rhaegar or someone from our light, or it's from, even from here in our own government, that no one should do anything that is going to be bad. Let's do the right thing." So I'm with the sentiment of it. If it's real, I'm with the sentiment of it. But we have to figure out who's to blame. And yes, it's Bellaman, and he's dead, and Fratella. But who knows? Rhaegar has been corrupt for a long time. So I don't know. We definitely are on the brink of war. And Briggins is right to be angry. And we'll bring it to the council, and we'll decide. In the meantime, maybe this will save the day. I think that you find the coin quickly is really important.
I'm with this guy. Let's get on with this coin search. Come on.
I can't imagine this issue going too long without a war starting. I think you have days if it's going to work. And I'm going to do my best to kind of keep people at peace. And Briggins, we're going to go and do the right thing. Briggins turns around, looks out the window. And then we'll see. We'll do whatever we can do.
Jinty, do you have any information on where we might find a collector's coin?
I don't. I do know a little bit. This is what I know. I know that when the collector was taken from Andaria, when he ascended, I guess, all the coins that he made were gone. Disenchanted. I heard about that from Raphael. But there's one set of coins that remained, and it's the last coins. Apparently, the collector made a coin with himself and every other ancient. So I know that the coin that was pulled out of Sunken City here was a coin made by the collector and the queens. So you can almost call it the queen's coin, we'll call it, to be less confusing. And also, in Solst, there was a coin there that was of the Archmage and the collector, so we'll call that the Archmage's coin, which means that there's still coins left for every other ancient that's not those two. And those, I think, are the only coins left, and I don't know where they are. I'll look through my books, anything we have in the records, but
Where do you keep those books? Just out of curiosity.
in the vault?
In the library, in the vault.
Oh yeah, we have a
You're gonna
library.
check there.
We have a library
Okay.
in the vault.
Good place to start.
You're not gonna let him down there.
No.
I'm just saying that's typical kind of place where you start something like this. So
Yes, I would go to the library.
Is the library in the vault still standing? Has it
Yeah.
has it blown up?
No.
not necessary. After I led the charge against the dragon. But no need to rehash all this old stuff.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'll go through the library here. Our light has an extensive library. and Soest has an extensive library. I think that either one of those places might have some leads we could follow. If not that, then, you know, unless it's going to fall into our laps, I don't know where we're going to go. All of a sudden, you see something come in really quickly through the window, and it goes through the window like magic, and it turns back to a bird.
Flappy.
And that's where we stop today's episode.
Oh!